KBW Fusion team, Sean Nettleton here. This display that I'm going to go walk through real quick is a Gen 3 2020 display from Precision Planting. I've got this one set up on the desk here this afternoon, and it's still in a planting configuration, but the export, again, like most displays, is similar depending on, similar whether it's combine or planter. So I've got the USB stick inserted left side over here. You can see it right there. I simply just, once the display boots, it comes to the home page. I'll go to setup and I'll go to data down here in the right hand corner. We've got options. We've got export, import, delete, or software updates. Obviously we want to export, and I'm going to export field map. Field map data. And this will bring up all the data that we have for the 2021 season. In this case, like I said, it's planting data, but I could very easily filter this by the season. I could filter it by, the past. So planting, side dress, harvest, or all. So if I had harvest data, obviously it would pop up there. In this case, we just have planting data on this display. So this one's like the John Deere Gen 4, right? So a couple things about what we're seeing here. We've got a field name, we've got cloud status, we've got date, data size, crop, and season. So I can select these individually. So I could select the ones that I want to pull, or I could simply hit select all up here in the top right, or deselect all, and I can decide if I want to take it all or if I want to take just a few fields at a time. So another kind of a key thing here is if it's got a date, there's data there. If it doesn't have a date, that means that there's no data assigned to that field at that time. So you're really going to want to stick to the ones that have a date, and you could just run through here and grab this one, and then once you've got the fields that you want, you just simply hit transfer selected fields. It's downloading files from the DBM because the Gen 3 has this box right here that accompanies it. This is the brains. This is kind of like the tower for your computer. And so it's downloading those files from the DBM. We let that process happen. Now, with these Gen 3s, they collect a ton of data, planter or from a combine. So they're collecting just a ton of data. It can take a really long time to pull all the files. So this one would be one that it's kind of nice to only have the files that you are after, for the fields that you have. So now we're copying files to the USB drive. We'll let that run its course here for a second. What's going to happen here, this is where it ends. Export successful. It's now safe to remove the drive, the USB drive. Just simply pop it out or hit OK. And you're done. That's exporting data from a Gen 3 2020 display. Thanks, guys.